Well, I hope everybody's out there having a great day again today. I am in Tarpon Springs today, and I've brought my friend Hope. She's back here peeping through the peephole back here at this Rama exhibit, the entrance to the Rama Sponge Museum, and they're going to go in here and see how they make sponges and where they come from and all kinds of cool things. So we're going to try to, just like a wet sponge, absorb as much information as we possibly can and get that back out there to you, and hopefully you'll enjoy this. And we're going to go inside and we'll be right back right after this. This here is outside of the Rama sponge factory. It's not really a museum, and they have exhibits, and we're going to go inside and check this out and see how much stuff we can absorb knowledge-wise on sponges. Sponges, lots of sponges. Let's go in here and look for some sponges. Here's some natural sponges here. These look pretty good. The buy 4 get 1 free. That ain't bad. Didn't know what sponges smelled like till I came in here. How does they smell like?
Smell like sponge.
Oh, they got some sponge art here too. Look at this sponge art here for your bathroom. You can go all sponge in your bathroom right there. This here is pretty cool. Here looks like something from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Right there, that's pretty incredible too. And here's some more sponge artwork. And those all important sponge scrubbers when you're in that shower. This looks like coral sponge here, doesn't it? Those are interesting. I never did see sponges shaped like coral reefs. Those are pretty cool. There's a shark's mouth too. What it says right here on this sign, Hope, it says a natural sponge is the second lowest life form. Wow. Wonder what the first one is. I don't know. They even got a thing there you can dip a sponge in and test it. It's like, I bet you that absorbs a lot.
Yes.
That's crazy. Those are neat. Over here in this bin, they have some big sponges. You can just go total sponge here, and make sure you're buying it for yourself, because otherwise you're sponging off somebody. These right here, it says these are Gulf of Mexico sponges. These came right out of the Gulf. These sponges here, Hope. What is that you got there? What is that?
This is African shea butter. I guess this
African
is the,
shea butter?
the try it.
Bathing, car wash, housekeeping use.
There you go.
Put it on your hot dog.
It kind of looks like something you could put on your hot dog.
It looks like a mustard.
Oh, it says uses of shea butter include moisturizer for skin and scalp, treatment for dry skin, minor cuts and burns, helps insulate the skin from cold, pain relief,
I do have a spoiler alert. If you go to Walmart, they sell shea butter.
Oh.
They do have a big assortment of seashells here. All kinds of seashells. They don't just have sponges. They've got these big seashells. Here's a big giant snail. That was almost our lunch last night, our dinner. Here's a bunch of coconut heads here. They got everything from monkeys to pirates to alligators, and even a fish here. And you can go nuts here on these. Now, this is a big sponge. If you got some big dishes right here, these are the biggest sponges I think they have here. It looks like. I don't know why you would need a sponge that large. I know what you can use that for. You know those big gigantic lasagna pans? That would clean that up good.
Yeah, all you gotta do one swipe.
All in one swipe and you're done. That's pretty big sponge. They got some goat's milk soap. You're gonna need some soap for the sponge. We thought we saw the largest sponges back there, but this one here is absolutely. This is almost a beanbag chair. That's almost a beanbag chair, or maybe a cat bed.
Oh.
We have found a big chair here, and Shrimp Wrecked is a restaurant hereby that they're advertising in this big chair. And Hope was going to sit down in it, but it was hot.
It's a little bit warm.
They should have called it the hot seat.
There we go. I can sit like on the edge here.
Yeah. Well, right on down the street from Rama, that sponge factory, there's another sponge factory right on up the street. There's nothing but sponges here, They have a free sponge diving movie. I'm not sure about that, but we're going to go in here and see what kind of sponges they have in here. It's like you can make vases out of these sponges. How would have thought that? I tell you, I have never seen this many sponges in one location. All natural sponges from the Gulf of Mexico. This is just crates and crates of sponges galore. It's a sponge lover's paradise, isn't it? They also have those light up seashells back here for those nights by the seashore when it's dark. And most of your souvenir shops along a beachy area has also the tacky looking boxes with the little shells doodadded all over them. And right back here is even more sponges. They even got a sponge bag. It's a big old bag. Looks like a bag to me. I don't know why you would need that. $159. There's a whole bunch of oddball sponges back this way. It's just really incredible, as I always say. Going down through here is just sponges after sponges after sponges. You can't get enough sponges, I don't think. There's a whole bunch back here on the shelves as well back here. You know, Gilligan on Gilligan's Island would really be proud of this shop. And probably Ginger as well. They have some sand dollars here, Hope, and these sand dollars right here are under $1 at 99 cents. Is that a clam shell? It looks like a clam shell.
So it doesn't open. Oh, they've got it hot glued shut.
Yeah, get him all clammed up.
Yeah.
And they've even got those all-important alligator heads down here. Who doesn't love an alligator? You get you one of those, set it on your table while you're having dinner, eating that gator burger. Well, me and Hope has been looking at all kinds of sponges here in Tarpon Springs, down here by the sponge docks, and we have here on the walkway, walking down and looking at some of the shops, we have discovered some flowery bicycles here. Looks like they're not ready for the Rose Parade. They're ready for the Daisy Parade, or the sunflower. No, it's not daisies. They're sunflowers. The Sunflower Parade here in Florida. And right here, we have found a Greek restaurant with authentic Greek cooking. And one thing here about Tarpon Springs, it has one of the largest Greek populations here in the state of Florida, which is amazing. That's why you see all these Greek establishments and Greek foods, and they are here by the sponge docks where they harvest the sponges. We have found a Greek pastry shop here in Tarpon Springs by the sponge dock. Oh my goodness, and some of these pastries, and you know how we love food on this channel. Oh my goodness, they got tiramisus. Look at that tiramisu right there. That's looking really fabulous. They got a baklava tiramisu here on the side.
Cannolis down there, it looks like.
They got all different types of tiramisus here, looks like. And this is a dessert lover's paradise here. We are getting us 2 pieces of this baklava, and she is scooping it out for me right now. And doesn't that look good? Oh, that looks fabulous.
So you know what's in there?
What?
I know.
It's
phyllo,
Uh-huh.
and honey and nuts.
And cinnamon.
And cinnamon.
Yes.
It looks fabulous.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
No, you did very good, very good.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to try this. And Hope is getting ready to bite into her baklava.
Yeah, I think I might just need to pick it up.
It
with
looks
my
really,
fingers.
really,
Flaky.
it's
and
flaky.
delicious.
Usually the word flaky is it's not too good, but this is a better flaky. This is a better flaky.
Wonderful. I've actually never had it before. I've heard about it a lot,
Yeah.
and I've always wanted to try it, and it is fantastic.
I say it's probably incredible. I usually say that. Well, that was a taste of Greece. We just stopped in all kinds of different places here.
But it didn't taste greasy. It was very good. We
That
had
was-
baklava.
Baklava, that was very good, and I found out a lot of information about Greeks in
Oh yeah,
here.
about the sponges.
Sponges, the reason they're all here, the big Greek population, this is the largest Greek population in the state of Florida, is here in Tarpon Springs by the sponge docks. And that is due to the fact that most Greek males worked on the sponge docks, and I had no idea
I didn't
about
either.
that. That was very interesting to find this information out. And
Drivers.
they're sponge divers. Well, here we have found the Tarpon Springs sponge exchange. I guess if the sponge ain't no good, you bring it back and get another one. I'm not sure, but this whole area back here, they got Greek wines. There's a Greek market back here. They got dolphins coming up out of dolphin statues here, and over this way There's a big old shark back here and a big old turtle coming at you. And all kinds of shops all the way back through here, it looks like. Here's one of the statues out here at the sponge docks here at Tarpon Springs, and he's a diver who's probably went down and did some sponge diving. It says it's in memory of spongers of Tarpon Springs here on the placard. And it looks like they're still diving for sponges here. They got an actual working boat here, and he's got all kinds of sponges, and he's bagging them up. He's probably been out there. They've been out there diving for these sponges, and he's getting them cleaned up inside the boat here. This is pretty cool. An actual working sponge diving boat here at the Tarpon Springs Sponge Docks. This here is a big boat. This looks like maybe one of those sightseeing type boats. I guess people might go sightseeing looking for sponges. I'm not sure. I think mostly they look for dolphins and dolphin boat tours. There's a whole bunch of boats in this marina down through here, and lots of shops and things, and they've even got a little sculpture over here for some kind of a exercise thing or something, but it looks like a diver's mast, doesn't it? A diver's mast there. This vessel right here, it looks like one of those, reminds me of the African Queen. It's kind of run down and kind of looks like it's been in working operation for a long time getting those sponges. And there's a captain of the ship down there working on the engine, I guess. Well, this has been a pretty fun day so far here at Tarpon Springs Sponge Docks. We've had some Greek pastries, some baklava, and we did find out that some of them Greek pastries, they were called pastas, and that was a Greek term for the layering of the cakes.
Right.
Which I had no idea. You just learn something new every day when you come out and do a video.
We absorbed a lot of information.
We absorbed a lot of information just like a wet sponge.
For
Right,
sure.
it's like a wet sponge. So remember, go out there, absorb a lot of stuff with your sponge, and make it a great day.
Because you deserve it.
Because you deserve it.